Hey, Mike with AK Manufacturing here. We got something special to show you today. I'm going to get right into it, and I'm going to let Thomas, our welder, do all the explaining on it since he designed it. And actually, he's going to be taking it home. He built this thing for himself. All right, so here we are. Thomas, tell us first about the top of this firebox. You didn't paint it. Why didn't you paint it?
Well, the plan is that's what I'm going to do my frying at.
So actually, you're going to use this like a griddle if it were a big flat top griddle.
Exactly.
Okay. So this is the firebox here. This thing's massive, man. And you open this up, and you got the inside of it lined with brick, fire brick, and sand. Okay. And you've already burnt one fire in it. And this latches up, and then you have a baffle, a damper, whatever you want to call it right there. Cut that out on the water jet, didn't you?
Yep, it is.
Water jet does a fine job. Cut out these handles on the water jet, didn't you?
Yes.
The hinges and handled it. So we got the firebox, and we've got the unfinished top on it. And then the firebox moves over here. And this is the main cooking chamber here. Comes up there, and you got two grates here that slide in and out. How many Boston butts you reckon this thing will hold?
Probably about 10.
About 10 Boston butts right in this chamber. And then right down here, I noticed this. That's an awful big grate. If you kind of zoom in there, see that there's a baffle. Yeah, there it is. There's a baffle. The heat comes out of that chamber, out of the firebox there, and it hits that baffle and comes on out. This thing draws pretty good, don't it?
Oh yeah.
So we'll slide that back in. I mean, you could probably get 6 Boston butts just on that one grate there. And then 4 on that top grate. And so then we gotta see if you can zoom in and get that there. That's a crossover. Okay. So that's a crossover. You got 2 temperature probes on here. One at that level, one at that level. You got the handle here. It's not just a solid piece. It's you get airflow in between the two so it doesn't burn you when you open it up. Then you come out of this crossover here, and these are nice heavy duty latches here. I guarantee you got another temperature gauge over here. And these are the racks. If you wear these out, you can go to Lowe's and buy some more, can't you?
That's right.
Yeah. And then got a propane kit here, because down in the bottom, let me pull this out of the way so you can zoom in there and get that. Down in the bottom there, you got a burner. Now, what's that burner for?
Burner in case I want to put something on the exhaust side so it's warm. Just turn the heat on that and it'll go.
So you could actually use this almost like an oven, or you could use it like a warmer to keep things warm. You could stack more meat up here if you wanted to and smoke all of that meat. And then this top over here. This is not just a plain ordinary smokestack. This is, you come up there, you kick it open however you want to, or you close it down, you know, when you get ready to close down for the night. You got the same hinges over here that you made on the water jet and everything. And down below, you got some stainless steel ball valves. Now tell me what those are for.
That's for a clean out.
So in other words, when you grease and all gets to dripping, that's where you're going to drain off your grease, everything, because everybody knows Boston butts is going to produce a good amount of grease. You cook chicken wings in this thing too, can't you?
Oh yeah.
You can cook briskets in this thing. You could actually run the temperature up, build a big enough fire, and you could actually grill a steak in there, couldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Or,
I can put it in fire.
or, I see your point. You can throw that bad boy steak right on top of that griddle. Now that's something you're just gonna have to keep it oiled down and slicked up, right?
Right.
And what kind of oil would you recommend using on that? Just regular vegetable oil or what?
I like the canola oil.
Canola oil?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Which is a vegetable oil.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Thomas, and it's got wheels on it, whole solid frame and everything. And we're gonna roll it up on his trailer. He's taking this thing to the house, and I know he's excited about it, and we're excited. And hey, we got some 250-gallon propane tanks out back. It's just waiting for us to build you one, custom built.
Plan is to take 2 500-gallon tanks, use them for the grills, and got one 250 out back. Gonna cut it in thirds and use the 250 for the smoke box.
Sounds like that ought to work. You ought to be able to cook about what, 40 or 50 Boston butts and something like that.
Probably a whole hog, no problem.
A whole hog, no problem. All right, that was Thomas, our welder and our fabrication expert. He was explaining everything on this this grill. Like I said, this is custom built. This is specifically what Thomas wanted. But we got 2 500-gallon tanks and a 250-gallon tank out back. We can get all we want, and we can build your custom grill just the way you want it. And can also advise you on how to make a good one. And tomorrow we're gonna be eating some meat. It's gonna be cooked out of that thing, and I can't wait. Y'all come back.